Please welcome to take the scene. Our next press conference will be about the Book Bus project. Please welcome Oksana Stets, Head of Strategic Marketing at Molokia Dairy Factory, Anna Bondar, Head of Marketing and Public Relations at Kyivpastrans, Andriy Fedoriv, founder of the Fedoriv Marketing Agency, and Zholdak Foundation. The foundation was also presented by Svitlana Svitlana Kucher, Director of Vynahidnyk Technical Studies Bureau, Maria Borodai, representing the Intel company in Ukraine. Please welcome. Good morning, and thank you for coming out here without waiting for the press conference that we are going to have in a matter of days. The foundation of Daryna Zholdak has been supporting and developing projects aimed at Ukrainian culture, language and arts development, and we opted this time for books and reading as one of our strategic initiatives. We implemented a big project on 100,000 books for rural libraries this year, and we managed to collected almost this amount by our own efforts. This time we are presenting you a book bus project, which will be a several-year-long project, a pilot one to be implemented in Kyiv with a simple idea of tackling the issue of people reading less and less in Ukraine. The problem is furthermore aggravated with children forgetting about books in favor of electronic gadgets. Reading is not cool. Even reading on electronic readers is no longer cool for children. Because of that, we came up with the idea of this book bus project. It is a reflection of a worldwide practice of a mobile book hub. It will start roaming the streets of Kyiv, and it will be present at schools, at bigger events. I am glad to present a huge group of partners in the project. They're here with me, and I'd like to give the floor now to Svetlana, Chair of the Daryna Zholdak Foundation. She will explain what the book bus is about and what can be expected inside it. Please try to stick to 2 minutes time. First of all, the project would not happen without all the support from the partners and volunteers involved in the project. It is about a huge number of activists who designed the book bus, who designed the activities to be held there. It is about the great number of young people involved in the development of our website and the book bus concept. Everything was done to see some real change at schools with book bus appearing by it. It will be an interactive hub. There will be not just paper-based books, there will be electronic books also on those gadgets so much favored by current children, but still the pitch and the focus will be on the fact that reading is not boring, reading is enticing, and we'll try to show kids from the outset how much knowledge they might gain. And this will be also practical knowledge, practically applicable even at schools and at home. It will be a kind of a school of future on wheels. The inside of the book bus will tell them a lot about the training, the learning, about books in a variety of formats. An important component will be our website to support activities of our book bus, because the book bus will be somewhere just for one day. And then there will be an online version that will be ever present and available. And we'd like to ask Anatoly Popul to come out here to join us to explain what the site is about and what objective it has. I will be short. First of all, thanks for this possibility of being present in this project. I represent here the School of Visual Communications, and exactly you can see on this screen a short cartoon to show what the book bus project is about. And it is exactly designed to transfer our kids from the harsh electronic reality to the imaginary yet very learning rich and knowledge rich worlds. It will teach kids to fantasize, to learn the truth from the evil, the true from the evil, the good from the evil. And I'd like to thank everyone involved in the project, and I can guarantee that we will continuously support this project as long as it is there. Good morning, dear colleagues and dear guests. I think some of us have the question and wonder why Kyiv public transport company of Kyivpastrans is dealing with the project. You see, we transport 1,700,000 passengers every day, and we were asked at some point to find a bus for the project. The request was addressed to Sergei Mazur, the head of the company. We took the Laz bus. We are now renovating and upgrading it, and we will provide technical support and maintenance for the vehicle throughout the project, as we have socially responsible activities involved, and we are socially responsible companies. At the moment, we are also holding a social awareness project of make a selfie of yourself reading in public transport and get a free ticket, free ride ticket. And we think that this project will be a breakthrough in Ukraine. We have never had anything like this in Ukraine before, so we are great to cooperate on that, and thank you to all the participants with hopes it will do good to our children. Good morning, my name is Oleksandr Kokhan. I'm the chair of the Kola Charity Fund, which is one of the initiators of the project together with Daryna Zholdak Foundation. We've made acquaintance with the foundation throughout the 100,000 book for rural libraries project they implemented, and that way our friendship transferred in a strategic partnership for the sake of implementation of a more global, more strategic project that we currently are opening in Kyiv and hope it will expand elsewhere. I'd like to give you a glimpse of what the book bus will be. I mean, the inside of it, given our idea of bringing new motivation to kids to regain learning habits. So it will be much fun inside. It will be of great interest for children and adolescents of different ages. There will be separate zones inside, or areas where children will have possibility to discuss their things, to meet writers, to expand their creative capacities. There will be a reading zone where they will be able to read, particularly the new titles on the market. And there will be an interactive area where they will be able to see other modifications, if you want, of literature and books. So whether on electronic gadgets or on the internet, there will be also additional methodological support materials for both kids, their parents, and teachers or professors to show the most result of such book bus activity. And I think my partner now will explain more about how interesting and engaging this education process may get, given the current state-of-the-art technologies that provide better chances of grabbing children's attention and channeling this attention in the right way. It is really something unbelievably nice, and I'd like to give the floor to Oleksandr. Good morning. My name is Oleksandr Kokhan. I represent Rozumnyky company. Andriy was right when he said that not only reading is no longer cool, but the whole process of training and learning is no longer deemed as cool among kids and adults as well. I have a kid that is a first grader this year, and I see from him and from others that electronic gadgets have largely superseded every other mean of information or pastime elements. And I would like to repeat that this is most of the time regarded as a cool pastime thing. In this project, we respond for the educational and training block, and we thought about how to use electronic gadgets and as an education and learning tool, both by kids and by teachers. We will use this Intel reference design mini tops designed by Intel for kids. These are used not to study IT, but to study some specific disciplines like Ukrainian language, natural sciences, maths, etc. These are used during lessons for sometimes, say, for 10 minutes, leaving other disciplines in place like physical training or creative work, etc. And I think that exactly this message we will try to further through the project, because there are learning means and teaching means, and there are relevant programs and modules that will help. Good morning. I represent the Intel Corporation here, and as Alexander mentioned, really so all learning tools that are today, they're entirely modern and state-of-the-art, and this is not about today's situation, it is about today's challenges. And we need to comprehend that children will be surrounded by gadgets throughout their lives. Yet the Intel Corporation has a special line of activity dedicated to training, learning, and education. We always promote the idea that education and learning can be not just useful but also fun. And we do understand that these kids of today will grow up, they will be getting higher education, they will be building their careers in some years, and they will be doing it with skills they have acquired in 21st century. This will be individual skills, collective work and teamwork skills, and it will be also about maximum efficient use of electronic gadgets that are there. And these electronic devices are already a staple of the life today, and we may not live further without them. So we are grateful to the project coordinators, because we want to tell everyone that reading is cool. It can be cool and fine and instructive, and it is a nice and a necessary component of children development. And we do hope that each of us will contribute to making children believe in this type of activity, to make children flock to the book bus. And we strongly believe, and we do hope, that this book bus project will spread not just and go not just in Kiev but in other cities of Ukraine. Surely that's a far-fetched idea, but we have strong hopes for it, because we want our children to be better than us, than we are, and to have more possibilities in their lives. Good morning. My name is Svitlana Kucher. I represent Vynahidnyk Technical Studies and Design Bureau. I'm really close to the idea of education and training, and I'd like to speak about current trends in education. For several years, we managed to explain how Lego games can be useful in training and upbringing of children. And this partnership with the Book Bus, we will promote further on our Lego lessons to schools. Will make our lessons close to kids and their parents to show the variety of learning capabilities they can tackle. And we do hope that it will make another yet early steps to reform our school, to finally make it a comfortable and interesting place for kids. Good morning. I'm Oksana Stets and I represent Molokia Dairy brand. For us, the Book Bus project is not a charity effort or a social responsibility project. For us, it is rather a chance to show our civic position and civil standing, because we are for the bright future of Ukraine. As we are a dairy producing company, we provide healthy dairy products to our kids every day, and we are really thankful to this foundation for the possibility to become involved also in the intellectual development with our products. Thank you. I'd like to thank everyone, first of all the partners here, because this is really a collaborative project. And without contribution from the many, it would never happen. I'd like to ask you to do two things. First of all, starting tomorrow, visit the bookbus.ua project to order a book bus, come to your school or your educational institution. We are about to finish the renovation of the bus, and in the coming weeks you will see our bus roam in the streets. It will be both deadly serious and not serious. It will be a hipster event. It will be fun. It will be bursting with fun and niceties. Please also check the Kyivpastrans information about the movements of this book bus. I would really like to say that it will be a matter of 2 weeks, but in a more conservative way, I'd say it in several weeks it will surely appear on the streets. Thank you, Andriy, and thank you everyone for presenting this project exactly with us. Thank you for sticking to your time limit. If we have questions from the audience, please raise your hand. So no questions at the moment. Maybe they will be later on. Let me thank you. And a closing word from Svetlana. I would also like to say that the projects we are developing are those that join the society and business, and they would not be definitely possible without volunteers. And though I already mentioned volunteer involvement and how the website was designed, I would like to point your attention to this cartoon portion of it. They spent 2 weeks, a group of cartoon designers, to do this exceptional movie cartoon. They worked at times at night even, and I'd like to thank Daryna and her group for bringing this nice, enticing promo. Thank you, Daryna. Thank you. The press briefing is over. Next coming briefing will be in 3 or 4 minutes.